What's good, people? It's your man, Jimmy V. Look, 2018 recap. Let's get it, man. Yo, January, I was like, I got to get on my entrepreneurship. I need to be a businessman. So I came out with my first product, man. As we moved into February, I got the feedback on it. It was absolutely fantastic. I want to say thank you to all my supporters out there that went to my site and purchased a hat. You guys don't understand how much that meant to me. Merchandise. I also went ahead and restocked on it, so I did grab a few more, which I will post the link, man. I want to thank each and everybody, and those, get on your business tip. Think of a product or service that you can do to get on your grind, man. Trust me, the energy's different once you have your own product, man. As we move on, Straight Topics was my first interview series that I produced myself. I wrote it, I created it, I edited it, I shot it, I got all my guests, I did all the marketing. It was a great experience. I learned so much about it, man, and I want to thank everybody who actually tuned in, left some comments, and I also got some new supporters off of it. So once again, shout out to Straight Topics, man. That was a dope experience, actually creating something that I just had in my head. So now, as I moved on, I was still on my hosting tip, but as you can see, my energy, it began to shift because I've always wanted to be an actor as well. So going into March, I shot my first music video. Yo, I robbed a bank, all right? I never thought I'd be able to rob a bank in my life and actually get away with it. So, low-key, this was a dream come true. I ain't even gonna front. The artist was out of Philly. Her name is Bree Steves. She had a great 2018. She's gonna be up next in 2019. And not to spoil it, obviously, but if you haven't seen this yet, let's just say this didn't end well for me. But it was a great experience just to work my first music video, and this was dope. Moved on to April, man. I was able to be a part of a prom giveaway event where we gave young men free suits, man, because you know when the prom comes, you need to get fresh and clean. So I was able to be the MC, and we gave away pants, shoes, ties. I gave away little game on how to, style it and all that stuff. So one thing that's always been on my agenda is just to be able to give back, man. Because I remember being a young man, just trying to figure out the ways of life, So just being able to flip the script and be somebody able to speak with the youth, this was dope now. So in April, I was able to be recognized for Straight Topics, which I produced back in February. And this specific interview, I was able to explain my experience of just being in California so far. And, I just had a chance to sit down and actually reflect. And, it's been a crazy, rewarding journey thus far. Bring home any girls. It's like the struggle was real, right? So when we finally moved into a better, comfortable situation, of course, I was able to turn my room into my own studio, which has a green screen. I started off with the smallest lights. Now I've got 3 to 4 lights. I've got mics and stuff, so I feel it's a journey, So now, as you guys can see, in May, I'm working on numerous different projects. I've worked on projects that I still haven't even seen my work yet, but that's just how the film industry goes here. June was a monumental moment here because it was the first time I was able to see myself on national TV, and everybody back home recorded it and showed me. So that felt good. I didn't even go in front. And as we moved on, my boy Zach, who I went to college with, he brought me onto his project, and I was able to be in his video as well. So this was dope to actually collaborate with him on this as well, and we had a dope time. In July, we had Michael Rainey Jr. in studio. He plays Tariq, of course, on the hit show Power, and I thought of this idea right on the spot, like, yo, y'all trying to do a quick skit? And Michael was down, so shout out to him for being mad cool. So far,
yo,
I'm gonna come
how much y'all run them pockets?
You,
give me that. Yeah, man, you better not have no eye cloud like you better not have no eye. Yeah, get out of here.
This this was a special moment here. Actually, for first time, me and my younger sister actually got to hang out. She came out to California for the first time, and we ventured up to the Hollywood sign, which I still hadn't done yet. And this was a long day because it takes like an hour and a half just to hike up there, and it was a great moment to share with my younger sister, man.
Made it?
We made it.
We made it.
We made it.
We made
Yeah. So moving on to August, I was able to be blessed with another year on this earth, man. So living my best life. September, such a crazy experience. I was able to go out into the desert for a photo shoot, and of course, I'm always trying to push myself. I'm not just a host. I'm not just an actor. I'm a model as well, and so much more. So this was a crazy experience here. Move on to October, I was able to be a part of a short film called Uncle Ed's Bucket List, and just to be able to be a part of the cast was dope, and to sign the marketing flyer there. And then of course, as we end out October, doing some festive stuff, and I was able to be a part of a Thriller remake, which is right here. So this was just dope just to be a part of it, man. This here was a big moment just because I was so used to being on the opposite side of the carpet. I'm usually the one taking pictures and asking the interview questions. So now I'm on the opposite side and I'm walking the carpet, man. So this moment here was so big for me because it's like, man, I've been working. So November, I was able to collaborate with Kevin Gates. Of course, his music's dope. And then December ended it out going up in the air to Level Up, man. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys. I honestly appreciate you. Keep the support coming. 2019's finna be lit.